Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
What happens if you prime a snowblower too much? Priming the engine moves fuel through the fuel lines and into the carburetor. Our Toro snowblower recommends pressing the primer button twice. We've found it actually requires more like 8 to 10 pumps to get going. Be careful not to over-prime, however, since it can flood the engine. Rab. 29-1441 How long should you let a flooded engine sit? Perhaps the best remedy for a flooded engine is time. Simply open the hood of your car and let excessive fuel evaporate for as long as you can. After about 20 minutes, try starting your car again without hitting the gas pedal. Shaw. 20-1437 How do you unflood a carburetor? The conventional remedy for a flooded carbureted engine is to steadily hold the throttle full open, full power position, while continuing to crank the engine. This permits the maximum flow of air through the engine, flushing the overly rich fuel mixture out of the exhaust. How do you start a snowblower that has been sitting? How to start a snowblower that has been sitting? Check if all switches are in the right position. Change the gas and add stabilizer to it. Prime the engine. Clean the carburetor. Check the fuel line and fuel filter. Replace the spark plug. Joom. I-21-1442 Can a primer bulb flood an engine? Priming it too many times by pushing the primer bulb can also cause flooding. The most common cause of flooding, however, is too many attempts to start the engine by not pulling the starter cord firmly or quickly enough to spark the mower into engagement. What do I do if I overprime my engine? But, if you've overprimed a lot, with fuel dripping from the exhaust, don't try to start the engine. Instead, make sure the engine is off, and open the throttle to full. This will open the engine's butterfly valve, sending air throughout the engine, evaporating the excess fuel. Rab. I-19-1439 Why is gas coming out of my carburetor? One of the more common questions we get concerns either the overwhelming smell of gas coming from the carburetor or fuel leaking out of the bowl or overflow. Both conditions are typically caused by a stuck or worn float needle valve. Another common cause is the use of fuel containing any ethanol. Shaw. 1-1437
Take our lead. Let's help you make your mark.